the cool thing about this is that, we see all these events and it gets us excited. But I think you know where I'm going with this is that, all these events do not compare to one event. There's one event that happens and transpired in our lives that was way better than any of these events. And Jared knows exactly what I'm talking about. It was the main event versus Adriel Martinez, Butterbean Martinez, versus Jared the Dreamer Garcia. That was the main event of the century.
This is season 2, guys.
And you're listening to the Lama Podcast.
This fool is a stepper.
This is Josh Martinez.
Hey, what's up, guys? This is Doros.
This is Nathaniel Morales.
This is Della.
What's up? We're the Lama Podcast, man.
And you're listening to the Lama Podcast.
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 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Lama Podcast. I'm joined today by our beautiful host, as you all know, Joshua Martinez. He's here with me, right there. Beautiful, beautiful man. We're gathered here today because we're going to be talking about what is the topic of existentialism, which, as we all know, is a philosophical theory that people are free agents who have control over their choices and actions. Existentialists believe that society should not restrict an individual's life or actions, and that these restrictions inhibit free will and the development of that person's potential. Essentially, that our life and our entire existence has a purpose behind it. That the things that we do are not meaningless, but simultaneously completely meaningless, and our life has no meaning at all. And it is this topic that we will be speaking on today, questioning the things that we do, if they are true, and if they actually have any meaning and bring any value to our life. Josh, what are your thoughts on existentialism?
Keep this, Jared. We ain't talking about this crap. It's a Monday. Let's take it easy. Let's talk about sports.
Very well, guys. We're not talking about any of that bull crap. We'll save that for another day when we're depressed or something. We're talking about
All right, so we're going to be talking about sports. This is my retro Kobe Bryant jersey. Let's go. So we're going to talk about one of the bigger events in this past weekend, which would be the UFC event. Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa, a Nigerian fighter coming from New Zealand, fighting against a Brazilian in the middleweight division, 185. Now, if you guys haven't seen Paulo Costa, this guy is an absolute tank. Like, if you look at him, you do not think he weighs 185 pounds. Like, this guy is absolute ripped. And Adesanya is about 6'4", 6'5", and he's just, they call him the last style bender because he's just so great at using his length and everything. The main event happened, and in the first round, seemed like a good fight. Adesanya kept targeting the legs, kept targeting and using his reach. The second round, landed a punch near the temple. Costa goes down, ref stopped the fight. That's how that fight ended. Really good main events. Even the co-main event for a title for the light heavyweight championship, which is a championship that John Jones has dominated. The division of light heavyweight is John Jones has dominated for like the last 5 years. So for there to be a new champion is actually pretty cool. And other events we wanted to talk about. Jared, you want to
Oh, yes.
butt in?
So another thing here, because honestly, UFC does not interest me too much. I think it's cool, right? But only people I really know from there is Conner McGregor. Who is other people? A handful of people that I know from there, right?
Yeah.
I don't pay attention to it too much, but I've been getting into it. I heard a podcast the other day with what's his name? Not Paulo Costa, the other guy. What was his name?
Israel Adesanya.
Oh yeah, I heard this podcast with him. He's a really interesting guy. I like him. He's Nigerian, right?
Mm-hmm. Born in Nigeria and raised in New Zealand.
Yeah. That's what it was. Man, that he's pretty cool. But in other things that we know that are going on in sports, and kind of like this, I would say it's not only sports, but it's something that's going on in social media realm. Yeah,
honestly, these next two things have been trending a lot on social media.
Oh yeah, insanely.
We're kind of late as well, actually.
Yeah, we are kind of late to this, but we wanted to get this. The other podcast hasn't even come out yet, but we wanted to get to this, as soon as possible.
Because today is Monday the 28th, and the next podcast is coming out Thursday, correct?
Yes,
or
on
Wednesday,
Thursday. October 1st, I think, or the 30th of September, something like that.
Spooky season.
Spoopy. It's going to be spoopy up in here. But the next biggest thing is going to be rumors, at least, of Logan Paul fighting Floyd Mayweather. Now, this, at first, I thought was honestly just like a joke and like something that maybe came from Reddit and conspiracy theories or something, And I was like, whatever. But now it looks like it's something that might actually become true and might actually happen. And, let me see. Before I say anything, what are your thoughts on it, Josh?
Like I mentioned to you, at first when I saw the reports, I thought it was bullcrap. I didn't think it was going to actually happen until I'm part of the Maverick Club, which is an exclusive club that I pay for to be part of Logan's Logan Paul's extensional group. I don't know, exclusive group.
Yeah.
And in there, he posts exclusive content. And in one of his videos, he's at the airport and he's starting to ask people hypothetically, if I were to fight Floyd Mayweather, do you think I could win? So once I saw him do that, I actually thought oh crap, this is about to go down. This is for real.
Yeah.
So, a YouTube star, because that's where he started, or we could argue Vine is what got him famous, and now he's YouTube. But a YouTube sensation, probably up there as one of the best, most popular. Because if you ask every kid under 15 knows who Logan Paul is. I think even under 18, I think everyone knows who Logan Paul is. And if you ask anyone that knows anything about boxing, they know about Floyd Mayweather. Even people that don't know about boxing, they know who Floyd Money Mayweather is. Mm-hmm. So for this to happen, I think it's something that's, I know a lot of people that love boxing. They say, oh, this is something bad. This is what boxing has become. But you have to think about it. It's for publicity. This is for money. This is for publicity. You get the people that hate Mayweather that want to see him lose, gonna watch the fight. You get the people that love Mayweather to watch the fight. But then you get this crowd that probably hasn't had any experience with boxing. Mm-hmm. That's what Logan Paul is doing, because his fights with KSI are bringing people that had nothing to do with boxing, had no idea about boxing, but they're like, oh crap, he's gonna do it. I want to watch it now. So you get those fanatics from Logan Paul's side mixed with Mayweather. I think it's gonna be a huge event, honestly.
Yeah, I think it's. Yeah, I also think that it's very. I think this the name of Mayweather says it all. Floyd Money Mayweather, right?
Exactly.
There's gonna be a lot of money here. Floyd Mayweather ain't gonna come to even. And I say this because you have to be rational about it, right? He's not going to come out to risk his perfect record for no money.
Oh yeah, he's a smart guy. He's arguably the smartest boxer ever.
Oh yeah, because he knows so much about not only is he, people don't give him a lot of credit, but he's very skilled. Defensively he's insane, the way he's able to dodge and weave and get away from his opponent and come in there and reach in when he needs to.
Yeah, exactly.
He's very strategical in that sense.
Yeah.
But then also he's not one of those people that just get taken advantage of, because how many boxers that they are fighters, that they're not really well off.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy curses too much, or he does this, he doesn't brand himself right, and people don't want to throw money at him. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Because it's but
Mayweather is I believe he was the number one paid athlete in the world. If I'm not mistaken, that's what Forbes had him at, which is insane, to see how much money he's made. Even I believe the closest one that was to him was Cristiano Ronaldo. If I'm not mistaken, him or Messi. I think
most likely
Cristiano. I think it was 1, 2, 3. But it's insane to see how much revenue he takes just from fighting, because just in his last exhibition fight against that one Japanese dude, he beat him in 2 rounds, 2, 3 rounds.
Dude,
and
such a joke of a fight.
yeah, and he's picking his fights wisely. The only thing I'm questioning, because Mayweather is a small dude. He's really small. I believe he's only 5'7". He fights at a low weight. Logan Paul is a big dude, 6'2", and probably 205 pounds. Right now, he's probably going to have to cut to 170, 185. which is what he fought at last time. So it's going to be kind of weird to see where they're going to fight at. Now, do I think Logan Paul's going to win? Absolutely not. He couldn't even beat KSI, who had the worst technique ever. So there's no way in hell he beats Mayweather.
Okay.
Mayweather is arguably the greatest boxer ever, so he's going to pick him apart. Like, it's no questions asked.
And what are your thoughts on, I've seen a lot of, like, because I'm on Twitter, right? And I see that when all that stuff was going on, a lot of people were saying, but KSI beat Logan Paul, you know? They're like, if anybody should be fighting Mayweather, it should be KSI. And what are your thoughts about that?
Like I said, they're trying to make as much money and as much revenue as they can. They're trying to do the most popular thing. Now, KSI has his success. He has his music, whatever, blah, blah. But he's still not as big as Logan Paul. People know
because UK, USA markets, you know?
Exactly. Because if you look at KSI, I didn't know who KSI was until that fight. I had no idea who he was.
Wow.
Yeah, I had no idea who he was until the rumors of that fight. My brother told me, oh, this guy's like a YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. I don't know who he was. I still don't really like him. I don't like his videos. Like, his music videos, all right, but whatever. But, you know, who are you going to choose? Are you going to choose the one that's going to bring some revenue or the max amount revenue possible? And that's what Mayweather's doing. He's doing stuff for money. He's doing like, okay, I'm going to beat this guy no matter what. I'm going to, you know, get paid, blah, blah, blah. You know, that's what it's all about.
Yeah, I think that's the thing, too, is just like, you know, Logan Paul's so much easier. And then he has a better story to him, too, you know? KSI is someone that is big in the UK. He's probably, like, considered the biggest, you know, like, internet star in the entire UK, you know? But still, it doesn't compare to what Logan Paul, the reach he has over people here in the US.
Yeah.
You know, like, it's honestly insane. It surprises me that you never heard of KSI. I've been watching KSI since I was probably, like, 14.
Yeah, I had no idea who KSI was.
Oh my god, that's insane to me. Because I used to watch FIFA, like a bunch of FIFA videos, and he was like, he's number one FIFA YouTuber, right? Because he'd open the packs and be all stupid, right? Break his chair, all this dumb things, right? And you're like 13, 14, you're like, oh my god, this is insane. He broke his chair. What's his mom gonna think? You know, like you're thinking stupid stuff like that. But yeah, I think, you know, although technically it should be KSI that fights, right? Because that's like, if you want to think of it like that, like who's worthy of fighting, you know?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, almost all sports are about money, right? Everyone. No one cares. There's very few people that don't care about the money and they care more about winning, you know?
Yeah.
Like those few greats out
For the
there,
love of the sport. Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Like Kobe Bryant, you know what I mean? All his life, you know, like on the Lakers. That's right. Freaking Kobe, rest in peace, my dude. All his life in the Lakers, and the only goal he had was, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna do the best I can. You know, there's very few people that are, you know, die hard like that. You know, like especially what was the Nigerian boxer you said, the fighter?
Oh, Israel Adesanya.
Yeah, Israel Adesanya. This guy, he was on the podcast with Joe Rogan that I was telling you, and he was saying, like, you could see in the recording of one of his last fights that he was saying, like, he was getting totally messed up on there, like, the guy was tearing him apart, and then he's in his head, actually out loud, he starts saying, I will die here, I will die, right? And it's like, it shows, like, you could see him mouthing those words, I will die, you know? And it's like, you know, somebody to have that much passion for that, you know, very few people.
Exactly.
Very few.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think this is going to be one of the biggest boxing events that's going to happen. Like, you know, one of the biggest, you know, for money-wise, you know, but then also I think the most amount of eyes on it, you know? Because when that
definitely.
KSI fight happened, it was one of the biggest fights of the year. I think it was one of the biggest of the decade, you know? Just how many people were watching, and they're not even counting the illegal streams all over the place, you know?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, like, you're getting people that have no interest in boxing at all, but they see, like, what the heck? Logan Paul is doing this, KSI is doing this, and they want to watch. And that's what it's all about. That's why, like how you said, like, why isn't KSI doing it? Because Logan Paul's market, like, because he's not just USA. Like, if you look at his followers, his fan base, it's everywhere, dude. Like, and I didn't realize that until I joined the Maverick Club. Like, he has people everywhere, like literally everywhere, and he has so many celebrities that are like friends, and his like, you know, his circle is so much bigger than KSI.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think that's one of the main reasons. And we could go on to the next topic, which is rumors about Conor McGregor fighting Manny Pacquiao.
Oh my God, I just heard about that.
Yeah.
Oh, I think you're the one that told me last night or something when you texted us. When you texted me, because we messaged for like topics. I cannot imagine this fight. I can't even. I think Manny Pacquiao is like in a dangerous spot. You know what I mean? Because now like Conor McGregor is insane. Like, he's loony in the head. You know what I mean? And now he has somewhat experience with the best boxer in the world, right? Some don't consider him the best or whatever, right? But Mayweather, but you know, he had that experience.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be a really interesting fight, and I think it's going to be very level. I don't know about what you think, but that's my opinion on it.
And kind of like how we were talking about, like, you know, targeting the fans, targeting people. Now, Manny Pacquiao, you instantly got all Filipinos, all Asians that are going to be watching, no matter what. Like, even if they're a boxing fan or not, Manny Pacquiao is someone that is loved. Philippines. Exactly. He's loved by the Asian community. He's absolutely adored by the Asian community. So you're getting automatically all the Asian community there. Then you have Conor McGregor that has a lot of hate. A lot of people hate him, which I'm not gonna lie. I hated him at the beginning. He had a loud mouth, but he's a badass. Now he's one of my favorite fighters. But if you look at Conor McGregor, not only does he have like Ireland, which is where he comes from, but he has the people that hate him, the people that love him, the people that just want to see him get knocked out, the people want to see him, like, you have all of this. So you have the Filipino community, you have so many different branches that money is going to come from, and you have the normal fans that are always watching. So I think this is going to be a big event as well.
Yeah, and like just like a couple things about that, you know, it's like Manny Pacquiao, you know, like I was watching, I think it was the same podcast with Joe Rogan. I just watched it a couple days ago. That's why it's so much in my head. When Manny Pacquiao fights, crime goes down in the Philippines. You know, because everybody's like, we're gonna watch Manny Pacquiao beat the crap out of whoever it is. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's just insane, that effect that he has. And then with what were we saying? With Conor McGregor. Oh no, like Conor McGregor's hated, right? And if you think of somebody like Colby Covington right now, you know what I mean? That he was like nobody, right? And he wasn't really on my radar because even though like I'm not that into fighting sports, I still hear stuff, and because I watch Joe Rogan, I know about stuff, right? Like I know about basic things. Colby Covington is somebody that like he was nobody, you know. He was like a good fighter and everything, you know, but he was kind of like not really like taken seriously and not really like, you know, thought of. But then when he starts doing all his like Make America Great and I Love Trump, all these things, right? You know, and no opinions on that stuff, but like, you know, and he's doing all this stuff, all of a sudden he has people hating him. He's putting on this act and he's saying, "Oh, I'm gonna." And
now everyone knows who he is.
Yeah, everybody knows who he is because he's the villain. He's the villain now, you know. And like people are like, I want to see him, even though he won his fight a little while ago. You know, everybody was like, I want to see this guy get knocked out. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah, so that things like that always generate interest, always, because all of us, we're like people that we don't care too much about good things. Sadly, we care about things that are bad. That are negative, that are things that we don't like. You know, that's just like, you know, like if the body is sick, you feel like crap because the body's focusing all of its attention on that wound to heal it, right? It's focusing on the horrible thing. But when you feel good, nothing. You go by your life, you do everything until you break your toe, and then all of a sudden you're screwed, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's my opinion on that. I think this is going to be very interesting. Sports, I thought sports was going to be screwed over for a good while, but, you know, I think it just made everything
honestly,
so
with COVID,
exciting.
I thought, exactly.
Because now everything's going on at the same damn time.
Yeah, like we had like a few months without any sports, and now everything is just getting crammed into like a short span. That it's like just like one event after another. Like just this last Saturday, we had the Laker game, which the Lakers advanced to the finals. Let's go.
Yeah.
So we had the Laker game. We had the UFC event with Israel Adesanya as the main event, and we had also had boxing, which is Rosario versus Charlo. So that was also like, that's 3 events in one day, which is, not really heard of.
Dude, and the thing about too is like UFC, they're fighting on a damn island, Like that sounds like stuff from a movie. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Not all the events. Some events are, not all of them. Now that some states are opening up, they're being very selective on where they could fight.
Yeah.
So not all of them, all the UFC events are at the fight islands, but some of them are, like the bigger fights.
Yeah, man, it's still super cool. I'm excited for sports. That's what this whole pod is about today. Sports, it's freaking amazing. And,
like the cool thing about this is that we see all these events and it gets us excited. But I think where I'm going with this is that all these events do not compare to one event. There's one event that happens and transpired in our lives that was way better than any of these events. And Jared knows exactly what I'm talking about. It was the main event versus Adriel Martinez, Butterbean Martinez versus Jared the Dreamer Garcia. That was the main event of the century because we did not expect that outcome, like honestly. So let's give the background story.
Okay, yes.
So
no one's going to know. There's only like 8 people that know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so when we were younger, we would go to the park all the time. I live by a park right over there. So we would always go to the park, and sometimes we would take boxing gloves and just box at the park or at the school right next to us. And that time, we started boxing, and we had Adriel, which is my cousin, against Jared. And long story short, that was probably the best fight you will ever witness. The greatest outcome ever. Honestly, this was like, it was only like, I think I was looking at the video, I think it was only like 50 seconds long. 47 seconds long, I think.
Yes.
And it was just the best 40 seconds of my life, honestly.
Bro, the thing is, people have to understand, Adriel has, at that point, right now, I don't know, but at that point, Adriel probably had like 100 pounds on me. You know what
Dude, I was looking back at the video. You guys both look so skinny.
Yeah, dude, yeah, even back then, Adriel was big, but he was still super skinny.
He was still skinny, yeah.
How he is now. Man, crazy. So we're going to put it up here, and hopefully there are not too many technical difficulties. But can you see it?
Okay, so that's me. I'm the referee, kinda. So Jared's on the left, and Adriel's like behind me. Because you're Jared. So Jared's on the left, and then Adriel's behind me with the black gloves.
Okay, let's see.
Right,
let's watch
please.
this.
Let's start this.
Wait, hold up. Let me just make sure they have the computer sound on it. Share computer sound.
My God, I'm so excited for this. This video cracks me up every single time. My God.
Okay. Here we are.
Right.
You should be able to hear it.
Ready? Go. Get it. Oh.
I love listening to Javon.
Look how many punches he's thrown. 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
5.
A hard one. Give him a hard one.
Stop spinning. Give him a hard one.
That's
so funny.
Oh my God,
now,
that's
pause, Jared. Pause. Okay. Oh, no, the perfect pause. Oh my God. That was a perfect pause. Take a screenshot of that.
Oh my God,
that's funny.
Bro, I'm screenshotting.
Oh, that was
so
a perfect
funny.
pause. Oh, that has to be the thumbnail for this video. That has to be the thumbnail for this video. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay,
that's hilarious.
So, this is the beginning of the end. So this is the beginning of the end because this is the last couple seconds. And as you can see here, they both missed the punch, but Jared's eyes are closed.
Okay, let's go back a little bit.
So go back like there you go. So
okay.
We're gonna go frame by frame. So Jared had been spinning. I don't know why. We were wondering why he kept spinning. And he would punch, kept spinning. So play.
Hey, low-key, Adriel's light on his feet. Look at this little jump he did.
Hey, Adriel's pretty quick. I think we underestimated him.
Yeah, we did, honestly. Okay, let me
look at this. Look at this. Like, go frame by frame. Look at that dodge. Look at ooh. Okay, that
Dude,
punch. I don't know where that punch was. I know that was horrible.
Dude,
wow.
Even looking at this, I know I fight way better right now. I remember after this, dude, me and Joanne got like 8 months of boxing training, like probably a year later. Oh my goodness, look at that. I think I hit him here. Yeah. Got him right there. Okay.
All right, so pause right here, or leave it right there. Oh,
Okay.
that missed.
I
That
know.
barely missed. Okay, so you can see me in the background. Now, this next time, I want you to pay attention to Jared and Jovan. And the next time we play, like the second time we play, the second time coming around, I want you to pay attention to what I'm doing and what I'm like, how I react. Because my reaction is so funny. Watch. So play it. We're gonna just focus on Jared and Adriel.
Okay.
Of course, the spin.
Oh my god. Bro. That was the last. Yeah. Oh my god.
Oh no! Go back.
Bro. That
All right,
knockout.
so go back to where he winded up his arm.
Okay. Let me see.
So right here.
Right
Go
here,
back
right
a little bit. So I want you like stop right there. I want you guys to see how far he extended. Oh my god!
Dude, look
I
at
want
you.
guys to see. I know, dude. I already saw it coming. Like I knew it was gonna happen, dude. Like go back a little bit.
Oh my
So
god,
you
hold
can
up.
see. Go back a little bit. So you could see me jump. Like I knew it was gonna happen because you had your hands down. So like
I
go
want to
frame
see
by
what
frame.
was happening. Yeah. Look. I
So
wanna
you
see
see
what
me
is-
move to a better a better location because I'm like, okay, this is
Look,
gonna
it was
happen
right after the spin, I think. After this.
right after this spin.
Yeah. Hold up. After this little tussle, it should be right here. Okay. Yeah. Here, let's play that.
Now look at me. I saw it coming. I knew it was gonna happen.
Bro, look at me right there, dude.
Oh my god! But I want to go back to like where Adriel extended his arm. Like
Oh, yeah. Oh my god, dude. We're doing a frame by frame of this thing. Amazing. Look. Then right here. Oh my god.
right there. Look
That's,
how
look,
far
look at
he
where I
extends
missed.
his arm.
Look, this
Like,
is where I
just
all
look
messed it
how-
all up.
Yeah, this is where you messed it up. Just look how far he extends his arm. Like he extended like a good like 180 degrees, and that was all strength and force into
Dude,
Jared's
and look,
face.
he knew right here that he was gonna do it. Look, because he goes right here. He's like, big step, and he's winding up, and then,
Oh my God.
I think he does one more,
Dude.
right? Yeah, just like the last
Oh,
one to
God.
disrespect.
Yeah,
Oh my
the left.
goodness,
And then Jared goes
Oh.
down, and we're not even getting to the best part.
bro. Look
The
at me.
best
Look at
part
the
was
defeat
that
in my
he-
face.
he's- the best part was Jared. We're trying to pick him up after he got knocked the hell out, and he's like, "I think I had a dream like this." Do you remember saying that?
Dude, not like that day. I remember not remembering that. You know, I don't remember that day. I remember not remembering those last 30 minutes after that. I think I had a concussion, dude. I think I had a concussion because I don't remember anything at all. But then after a week, I started remembering. You know, I was like,
Oh my God.
beep, I remember.
That was so funny. You were like, I think I had a
at
dream
that.
like this. And then,
Bro.
did you hear Javon?
What did he say?
He's good. Get up.
That's so funny, bro. Look at my
You
face.
literally got-
so freaking
You
sad.
got concussed, and Javon's like, get up.
He called me
That's funny,
gay. Look at me, I look so defeated.
Dude, you were out. I was like one of the funniest moments.
Oh
Like,
my
that
gosh.
was the best main event we've ever had. Like, that was the best boxing match we've ever witnessed in person, honestly.
Dude, honestly, and then look at everybody here, all these people. Let me see.
Everyone was scared. So it was Adriel. So it was me, Adriel, you, obviously, Jovan, my brother, Boo Boo, who's there, James, Joseph. I think Matthew Alvarez was there too, I think.
I think so. This is Ciel, no?
Yeah, that's Asiel.
And then I think this is Joseph, no? Joseph and James up here.
Yeah, Joseph and James are right there.
I can't tell who that is. That might be
I think that's Matthew. I think that's
Yeah,
Matthew.
he
And
look at
then
his
I
tight
think Omar.
pants.
Yeah. You
Look
can tell
like it's
Matthew by
smaller.
the way he dresses. Yeah, look at his dark arm. That's him.
The dark arm. Honestly.
And I
Yeah.
think it's Omar next to him.
Oh my god, and who is this? Was that is that Boo Boo?
I think that's Boo Boo. Yeah, it's his shorts. It's Boo
Look at
Boo.
him. His fucking pale legs.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I wonder who the hell was recording this one. I don't remember who was recording.
I think it was Ticos. Cause look, if you listen here, listen around here. Let's put it again.
Give that one too. There you go. A hard one. Give him a hard one.
Somewhere around here.
Hey, don't spin. Don't spin.
You hear that? Oh,
Crap. Rock the major.
ah, crap.
Get up. Don't spin.
The beginning of the end.
Come on, Angel.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, that's
Dude, yeah.
that video.
I think that was Ticos. Oh my god, dude.
And
That
then
fight was crazy.
do you remember the guy that was just watching, like from the playground?
Oh yeah, from the playground.
Yeah, he was just watching. He's like, oh, dude, that was so funny.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Yeah, guys, this was the craziest thing ever. I'll see if I
No,
upload this little clip on Instagram, dude. That's hilarious.
but yeah, that had to be like probably the best main event that we've ever witnessed in our lives.
Yes, best thing ever that only about 10 people watched, but thankfully
Yeah.
many of you have.
Yeah, we wanted to share this experience with you because Conor McGregor, Pacquiao, Mayweather, Logan Paul are not going to compare to this like at all.
No, not at all, not at all. You guys are welcome for watching this little piece of history.
Yeah, like we should charge for this, honestly. Like,
Yeah, honestly, this should be
hey,
something
Jared
that's
might
like-
go viral. Jared might go viral for this video of him getting knocked the hell out.
Yes. Oh, I should put my glasses on, so like analyzing, or whatever. But yes, that's a great clip. Oh
That
my
was
god.
funny.
Yeah. If you guys want to get charged for this stuff, let me know. I will gladly take your money. Kidding. Okay.
What else? Yeah, we had the NFL, which
Oh,
over the
wait,
weekend we had.
Wait.
What?
Yeah, before we get into that, speaking about NFL, tell me about Odell Beckham Jr. 1 second. Ticos, what do you want? Hey, my brother says if you know like a cartoon character that my brother looks and acts like.
Looks and acts like.
Yeah, I don't know what your friend is.
You need it for
Peter
a
Griffin
project?
or something.
Peter Griffin. That's a perfect one. That was
Yeah,
a perfect
Peter
one.
Griffin. Yeah, you're kind of stupid. No one knows what you're talking about. He said Peter Griffin, I think. Yeah, just say that.
Either Peter Griffin or someone that's a douche. Because Ticos is a douche.
Someone, a horrible chubby guy? Let me
Yeah.
think.
A mean chubby douche.
Fat Albert.
No, Fat Albert was funny and loving.
No, I don't think so. I don't know. Ticos, go figure it out on your own. Peter Griffin. Or Stewie, but fat.
Yeah,
Stewie Griffin,
honestly.
but fat. Speaking about the NFL, Odell Beckham Jr. has some crazy things that he does in his personal life.
Okay, so yeah, so you probably saw it trending on Twitter. Odell Beckham. This was probably like right before the NFL season. So we're at week 3. So maybe about a month ago, maybe around a month ago, 3 weeks ago, maybe that Odell Beckham was trending on Twitter, trending everywhere. And I didn't know about this. I don't have Twitter or anything. So I was just like, what is this all about? So I started reading into it. And apparently, I think the podcast is named The Breakfast Club, or one podcast where this like Instagram model or something, she went on there and she started talking about.
Wasn't it? You told me it was Adam 22, right?
I don't know, dude. I don't remember.
No Jumper?
Oh, No Jumper. That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
No Jumper. That's what it was. Yeah, that's right. No Jumper. What's it called?
And like me, I know very little bit about this. Like I've been avoiding watching anything just so Josh could tell me on the pod.
Yeah.
All I know is like
So-
very basic stuff.
Yeah, so this model goes on there and she starts saying, like, talking about like celebrities she's hooked up with, blah blah blah, and they start asking her like, what was like the weirdest thing you had to do? And she says that Odell Beckham likes being shit on.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's why you see all these memes and everything of like Odell Beckham as a toilet, or like Odell Beckham like with Taco Bell and stuff like that, or like just
no
different things.
wonder. I was
Because
like, what happened with
apparently
Taco
he likes
Bell?
being the reason is because apparently he likes being pooped on. Like
Okay,
that's
okay.
a fetish of his.
So when I hear
So-
this, I want to think, where does he like that to be on him? Like what part of his body?
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Like, we don't know. But apparently, she's not the first to come forward with this. This is just the biggest one.
Wait, there's a lot of people that have done that?
Yeah, apparently.
Oh my.
That she spoke to someone else, and she wasn't the first one.
What?
Yeah, so he likes being pooped on.
But we don't know, like, how? Like, how does that, like, what does that mean?
I don't know, dude. Like, that's weird.
Is it like two
I don't know
girls,
what I'm
one
talking
cup
about,
sort of thing?
I don't know, dude. That's disgusting.
Bro, like, I heard about this, like, that was a fetish. But I wouldn't imagine somebody like him doing that.
Yeah.
That sounds really scary. Like,
Sounds
and then
disgusting.
I don't get why you would like it. Like, that's like, it smells bad. Like, I don't understand.
I guess, like, maybe because it's, like, warm. I don't know. It's disgusting.
God.
It's disgusting.
Bro, and I can only
but-
try to think, like, where? I can't even imagine. Like, what are
Yeah,
those
I
people
know.
like? Jesus Christ. Okay, speaking about poop, this is just one thing, right? That I'm going to ask you. Okay, well, first of all, I think that people like that, like super rich people, you know, like Epstein and all those people, you know, I think they end up doing a lot of weird, crazy stuff. You know, I'm not saying that, like, you know, like, oh, Epstein, poor guy, he was troubled. You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted. But, like, I think a lot of them get like that because they just have so much, like, you know, people throwing themselves on them, you know, and then, like, able to, you know, have relations with them at any time, whatever they want. You know, they could be a different person every day, and they do whatever the heck they want, and then they just get bored. You know what I mean? Because they're just like, okay, same old. It's not fun anymore. I need something crazy to get me. I honestly think they're not even like excited. They're just like scared. You know what I mean? It's kind of like scary, and they're like, oh, wasn't that bad? You know
You
what I
just
mean?
like kind of feel something, you know?
Yeah, to feel
Kinda get
something, you know? Like, that's what I think it is for most people, you know?
Mhm.
Why they like
Probably.
doing that type of stuff, you know, maybe, or why they would be inclined to do that type of stuff, you know? Okay, so I had a question for you that I think, and if you don't like talking about poop too much, you may want to skip about 5 minutes, okay? But, okay, so
Go.
Josh, when you go to the restroom, how does it that you wipe? Do you wipe from the front to the back or the back to the front?
Since I have a penis and testicles, I wipe from the front back, which is the correct way to do it.
The front to the back.
Like from my ball sack to the end of my butt.
Yes. I also do the same. Okay. There's a lot of people, a lot of guys that do it the other way.
That's disgusting. Then the crap goes on your balls.
Yeah, that's what I would think. Okay, now another question. Do you sit down or do you stand up?
What?
There's people that just do it sitting down. They like reach their hand in the hole and they, you know, feel.
I mean, they go like this, like
You
that.
like lean off the table? Off the table?
Yeah.
So you don't stand up?
No, like why would I do like a whole standing up? The poop is gonna smear even more.
Well, I don't know. You don't kind of like, I don't stand up, but I kind of like, you know, like.
That's why not stand up, like because like think about it. Okay,
Like
if
not
I stand
45
up
degree
completely,
angle,
my
but
butt
like
cheeks.
70. You know what I mean?
Okay, then I thought you meant like completely stand up.
Okay. This wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be because I thought you would do it differently. No, okay. I watched this other thing and people do it so differently. Did you know that?
What other ways?
Other ways? Well, there's some people that like, okay, have you ever used a bidet?
The hell is that?
A thing that shoots water at you. Psh.
Mm-mm. Oh, actually, I did once.
How did that feel?
So weird, but it does leave your butt really clean.
That's what I would, dude. I kind of want to get a bidet because I'm just like, bro, it sounds like.
Well,
like,
it wasn't a
not that
bidet. It was just because I was in Qatar and Muslims, that's how they clean their butt with water.
So you have to
they
use a
don't
hose or
use-
what?
Yeah, all the restrooms had hoses, which
Yeah.
I didn't have to. They had toilet paper there as well, but I was like, I'm gonna try it. So yeah, it felt really weird, but it does leave your butthole like really like clean.
I found out that a lot of Eastern countries do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Eastern
They
countries,
either
yes.
do straight up water or they use their bare hand.
Their hand.
Yeah. Like in India, that's how they do it over there. They use bare hand.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? And it's just so common. It's just like the normal thing over there. In India also, they poop in the street, but that's like a conversation for a different time. Have you seen videos of
They
that?
did it in Africa too. Don't worry.
Jesus Christ, that's insane. This
Dude,
guy's going down a highway.
One of the weirdest things I witnessed was that we were looking for basketball courts, and we were walking through like this university college type of thing, and they had a pool, and that pool was disgusting. Like it looked brown, green, and we look, and at the end of the pool, there's a chick taking a shit into the pool.
Oh my God! Really?
Mm-hmm. Like casually, like she's talking to like 2 or 3 other people. She just pulls down her pants and starts taking crap.
Did they get out of the pool?
No, they weren't in the pool. They were outside. There was no one in the pool. I'm telling you, the pool was disgusting. She was just pooping into the pool.
Oh my God.
That was disgusting.
Bro, I don't know. I think sometimes, like, I think that in any country might be considered, like, rude. You know what I mean? Like, hey, don't do that in the pool, please. We swim there. But, like, it's a lot of things are just about cultural stuff.
Yeah.
My goodness, that's insane. Stop talking about poop just because I don't want people hearing us talk about poop for a long time. Yeah. Yeah, that's that about OBJ. Man, that's so crazy. I can't believe he does that.
Yeah. He likes poop. Do you like poop, Jared? Do you want to get pooped on your face?
Oh, God, please do not say that. That made my stomach feel weird. Bro, I'm not OBJ. No, look at me like that. My goodness. Okay, Josh, I think we're wrapping up the show here. You told us you had a nice little story to tell us.
Okay, before we get in, I just want to give a shout out to the Lakers.
Yeah,
making it to the finals. Last night, the Heat won, so it's going to be Lakers, Heat, and the NBA 2020 NBA Finals.
Dude,
this is
crazy.
Honestly just so exciting. We've been waiting years for this.
Because what's it called? That'd be crazy because LeBron, he got a championship with the Heat, right?
Mm-hmm. So he got one with Cleveland. He'll be the first ever to get it with three different teams.
Yeah, 3 different teams.
So he played with Cleveland. He got one with Cleveland. Well, first he got one with Heat, yeah. Cleveland, hopefully with the Lakers. But I wanted to give you that stat that I told you.
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna move my thing here. So it says in 2009, Kobe Bryant beat the Rockets in the second round of the playoffs, beat the Denver Nuggets in the conference finals, and won his 4th ring in Orlando. Now, in the 2020 playoffs, LeBron beat the Rockets in the second round. He beat the Nuggets in the conference finals, and he is trying to win his 4th ring in Orlando. Think about that, Jared.
Bro.
Like, he would win it exactly like Kobe did. Like, he beat Houston, thank God. Beat the Nuggets. He's in the finals, trying to win his 4th ring in Orlando. Like, that's insane.
My God, dude. Dude, honestly, I was so, like, before this, because we still have time here, but, like, before this, I was thinking about LeBron so much, because I was thinking, LeBron has an insane amount of pressure on him for this season, and that 100% is because of Kobe's death, 100%. Mm-hmm. It's not about him, his first time at the Lakers, or his first good chance that they think he's gonna have at the Lakers. No, none of that. Everyone was like, LeBron can go to the finals. LeBron can do everything. It's because of Kobe. Mm-hmm. One of Kobe's last posts was about LeBron, that he's carrying the game, that he's, all these things about him. And I was like, you know what? This is gonna be something that I honestly was thinking. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if we see LeBron freaking kill himself. You know what I mean? Because imagine all the pressure that he has on him. You know what I mean? Okay, maybe I got a little dark there, right? But I imagine just like LeBron, like I thought LeBron within a couple years he's gonna be like, Lindsay Lohan up in here, like, crazy, like no one knows what's going on with him. But
all I know is that like if the Lakers win, I'm gonna cry, like cry. Like,
bro,
cry.
I'm gonna cry like a baby. Because it's gonna feel like, without, because nobody's ever compared LeBron. Like, obviously, LeBron's considered one of the greats, but many do not consider him as, legitimate. You know what I mean? People are like, oh, LeBron's kind of hyped. LeBron is never going to be one of the people like Michael Jordan or like Kobe, And, I think he's not trying to live up to be like them. I think he's just trying to, I think he undoubtedly is inspired by them, but he's trying to be his own thing, and he's honestly doing it very successfully. And I hope LeBron, ends up winning the conference finals. And this one's
Pretty
gonna be
good.
for Kobe Bryant, or I mean the finals. I hope he ends up winning the finals. My mistake. I hope he ends up winning the finals because this is gonna be something that is gonna be one of those big
Kobe.
moments, big sports moments. There's a few moments in sports that are insanely huge, right? Like there's when George W. Bush threw the first pitch after 9/11. There's people that say that they remember that their entire lives because it just felt, and a perfect strike that he threw. There's other moments in sports when, like Kobe Bryant getting inducted to the Hall of Fame, retiring his 2 jerseys.
His last game.
Michael Jordan and doing all
Dropping
these.
60.
Yeah, all these different things, It's like those are moments that are going to live on forever, And I really hope that we get to witness history.
But honestly, like, I'm excited. First game's Tuesday, I believe 6:30 on Tuesday, Pacific Standard Time.
Actually, the game was on Wednesday, and it was actually at 6 p.m., and the Lakers ended up winning. The Lakers ended up winning 116-98. Let's get back to the Lama Podcast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
it's about right to me.
Join if you guys want to. Miss church if you need to. If you don't want to watch the prayer, it's okay. Do it. I
God will
recommend
forgive you.
it.
Like, hey,
but yeah, like Lakers, Heat, in the NBA Finals. Let's get it.
This is gonna be amazing, 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 amazing. Well, yeah, guys, I think we got through everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we basically got through everything. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know sports is something that a lot of people are interested, but also a lot of people don't care about. I think it's 50-50.
Oh, wait. For the people that are not interested in sports, here's my bunny story. Forgot about that.
Oh, yes. Sorry, before we end.
Yeah. Sorry, I forgot. Okay, so the last couple days, we've had a bunny running around in my front yard, and it gets underneath my car. And the weird thing is that I guess like there's an opening underneath my car, and the bunny gets into where the engine is, like the hood of the car. So we tried getting it. We got a net. We tried catching it. Yes, like the last couple of days, we've gone like hours trying to get this. And yesterday, shout out to David Martinez. David came to my house, and we went to eat, blah, blah. And as we were leaving, he was like, hey, where do you want to go eat? There's Jack in the Box, there's Popeye, blah, blah. He's backing up. It was freaking hilarious. He's backing up, and he's like, and there's a bunny underneath your car. He's like, there's Popeyes, there's a bunny underneath your car. So I start laughing, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's been there. Like, we're trying to catch it. We come back from eating, and the bunny's still there. And I had extra fries, so I threw a fry at the bunny, and it ate it. Like, it came to eat it. So I'm like, okay, let's try catching this bunny right now. Like, I'll use the fries as bait. Long story short, the bunny ran, and it went into my car again. David had the brilliant idea. David, like, not the brightest, but he had a good idea. He's like, why, instead of trying to, like, capture it, in the front yard where it could go everywhere, like, take your car into the garage and trap it. We didn't think about that. That was a freaking good idea.
Wow.
So that's what we did. We took the car into my garage, closed the garage, and we tried getting the rabbit. We eventually caught the rabbit. We're trying to find the owner, but yeah, we have the rabbit over there.
Oh
and
my god!
It's a little bunny.
And what color is it?
It's like white and black.
White and black? Oh my god.
White with black spots.
Bro, you just reminded me right now. I have a story too.
Go.
Dude, so you know how I have my cats? Right? So we had two cats. One was this black and white one called Coco, and the other one was is this like kind of like grayish brownish one that's called Mila, right? Coco ran away about 2 months ago. I hate her. I disown her. She's not part of this family. Mila, on the other hand, has stayed here and has remained faithful. Shout out to Mila. Mila, yesterday, because so like we've been looking at her, and Mila's been eating like a lot, and we're like, damn, Mila's getting all fat, right? Because every time I find her, end up getting into the goat food and stuff like that. And she's eating. She wants to eat like a bunch of times of the day. She's scratching at the door and being annoying. So we're like, man, she's getting all fat. I wonder why. Yesterday, it was raining, and then my brother sees her, and she's scratching at the door all crazy. She's like, "Rah!" We're like, what the heck's going on? You know, and we're like, she wants to go inside. I think because it's getting cold here now.
She's pregnant.
She was pregnant and she gave birth to about 5 little kittens.
No way. I called it. I knew it.
Bro, it was the craziest thing I've ever
So this
seen.
was yesterday?
Yeah, yesterday.
No way. So what'd you guys do with the kittens?
So we just have them there with her right now. And what we're doing is just like we put her in a cardboard box and we put like an old towel in there. And we have her there with the towel. She gave birth to all of them inside the box. Well, the first 2, because like we were let's let her inside. And then we leave her in like the laundry room where she has like all her stuff. And she was just chilling there. But then we're like, what the heck? Like she's screaming. And we're like, what's going on? She had popped out 2 right there in the middle of the laundry room. And we're like, dang. So we got them. And I was surprised because she let me get them. She let me grab them and put them in the box. And then like 20 seconds later, I put her in the box, you know. And I thought she would have been like all crazy on me. But she wasn't, you know. Because she like trusts us. And we were just doing that or whatever, and then after that, she gave birth to the other ones inside the box. So now they're just there with her. They're drinking milk from her, and she's eating. She's just chilling, being all lazy, you know. So hopefully everything goes good with them. They can stay healthy. But yeah, and dude, another thing we were surprised about is that it was September 27th, right? And my birthday is August 27th. Tico's is December 27th, and my dad's March 27th. Yeah, so we were just like, oh my god, this is so crazy. That like 20, I was telling my mom, I'm gonna go bet on number 27 on the lottery or something. You know, but yeah, that was our stories, cute stories. After talking about poop and other things.
Cute note.
What was that?
We had to end it on a cute note.
Yeah, we had to end on a cute note, not about poop and how we wipe. But yes, I hope all of you guys have enjoyed what we've done today. Josh, I think I want to say shout out to Josh because Josh came out here with the statistics and the facts and the information that I'm very stupid about and came to inform us all. So thank you, Josh. Shout out to Joshy. So like we said, you know, just like at the end of this, we want to take a second again to thank the people that listen all the way through to the end. Like we said, we only speak to you guys at the last couple minutes of the podcast. Wanting to say thank you. We appreciate all of your support, every single one of you guys that listen, especially those that take the time to listen all the way through to this podcast. You guys are amazing. I appreciate you. And I haven't picked the winner yet for the last one, but I told you guys I'd send $5 to whoever sent a thing with hashtag Lama Squad and hashtag TLP and send me a screenshot of you guys listening. If you guys do that, if you guys just post us again, no hashtags, nothing like that, just tell me, send me a DM on the Lama Podcast and say, I'm a true fan. If you say that, I'll send you another $5. Not the same person, obviously, but I'll put you in a drawing for $5. And yeah, you guys should be appreciative. I'm spending money on y'all because I love you, right? And you know, I'm okay with that and everything, you know. But if you guys do that, just DM us. I'm a true fan. Josh is now into the Instagram and everything. Josh, you like that password, right? Don't say it on here, but oh, that's such a funny password. Oh my god. No, but yeah, Josh is in there too, and one of us will respond to you. We appreciate you guys. Tune in again next week. Oh yeah, what are you saying, Josh?
We're gonna be going live soon.
Oh yeah, want to go ahead and say that?
Yeah, we're probably gonna be going live on maybe Wednesday before we post the next podcast. Hopefully we can get this one out before the next one. I don't know.
This one before the next one?
I don't know if that's possible, but
we could see if I work on it right now. Maybe we could. Yeah, I didn't work on it and it didn't come out before. Sorry.
Yeah, but hopefully we could get this one out, the next one as well, and go on live on Wednesday or Thursday. I think the day before we're gonna post the podcast and just ask questions, let people know, and give everyone a heads up.
Yeah, guys. So we're gonna be doing that now as well, going live over here on our Instagrams on either it's gonna be me or Josh's personal Instagram on the Lama Podcast. So if you just go Lama Podcast and turn on your post notifications so you could get alerted when that's going on. We'll be doing that every day, 24 hours before the next podcast posted. Yes. Say it again, Josh. So for the people in the back,
please like and subscribe.
Yes, do so. And like I told you, send me a DM and a screenshot of you listening to this podcast saying I'm a true fan. And I will you'll be in a raffle to get $5. Okay, guys, once again. What was that?
Go. You're supposed to do it.
Oh, yeah. Wait. This has been the Lama Podcast. And then this is Jared Garcia. This is my friend, Josh Martinez. Oh, I'm sorry. I said your name. You say your name.
Josh Martinez.
Yes, that is his name. And you have listened to the Lama Podcast. Have a nice day. And take care. God bless you.